As I place that remembrance in its historical context, I'm reminded of all this institution has had to withstand. Reconstruction brought to the ground. The rise of the Ku Klux Klan. Plessy versus Ferguson. The lynching campaigns. The Red Scare of 1919. The Tulsa Massacre of 1921. Redlining, Jim Crow, Selma, Montgomery, Alabama, dogs, fire hoses, cattle prods, mounted horses, children bombed into eternity in their own church. And yet, despite all that we have had to endure, this institution still stands. It lets me know that what is built amid tragedy and travail has a capacity to withstand. Friends, tonight I want to suggest that we've never been stronger before than we are right now. We have survived a pandemic. We've survived knees to our necks. We survived being cut down while jogging and sleeping in our own beds. We've survived the winter storm, and now we're surviving the greatest voter suppression in American history. But I believe that we are built for the fight, and we are ready to secure our democracy. And if you are here tonight, and you too believe that truth crusted the earth will rise again, if you're here tonight and you still believe that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice, but only if you bend it. If you're here tonight and you believe the sacred text of a hymn writer from South Central Los Angeles and Compton, California, who told us we gonna be all right, then you're at the right place at the right time. Friends, let's be clear. These are hard times. Let's be clear. Many are weeping at this very moment, struggling to put food on their table, worried about being evicted from their homes. These are trying times, and in the midst of all of it, that same white supremacy that ended Reconstruction is raising its ugly head in Texas today. But friends, I take courage. I don't know, I didn't have a conversation with them, but I just imagine that my great-great-grandfather believed that there is nothing that we cannot do that we don't embark to do together. I have a final plea for you tonight. My beautiful baby boy, he's not so much a baby anymore, he's 14, but they're always your baby. I had the honor of seeing him inducted into the Junior National Honor Society today. Now the father of 4, the latest of whom was born on Christmas Eve. I've got a final plea for you, because as I held that beautiful black boy in my arms, I recognized that he was entering into a world and even a state that does not value his life. Sometimes you have to wait to look upon your child for the first time for them to tell you their name. Beto, it wasn't until we held our son close that his name did appear. I'm happy to tell you that in the midst of some of the greatest difficulties we've ever seen, on Christmas Eve, my wife gave birth to justice. Might I suggest that at the end of our travail, at the end of our trial, at the end of this difficult and challenging season, if we don't give up and if we see this through, all of us together will give birth to justice. And maybe, just maybe, my great-grandfather knew that we could do it together. Michael Waters.